Good morning, YBY Nation. How are you all doing this morning? It is 6:11 a.m. here. How is everybody doing? I am doing as best as I can currently because I have an update on the situation of the whole organizations being discriminating and uh, uh, judgmental against just individuals, certain individuals, and pointing people out and everything else. As of through the night, there was a certain worker, should we say, that works for that organization that I had a little issue with yesterday. At a said place that they feed and everything. So the thing is that the lady that originally was there when the gentleman kept asked me about the whole, do I have the COVID shot, do I have proof, this and that, and about him asking me every day, da, da, da. Well, she let one of her employees know to let me know if he saw me or how to get a hold of me. Well, he texted me and he told me that she feels sorry, she feels bad, and that everything is okay. Everything is absolutely not okay because that should have never happened, but it happened. You cannot magically Mr. Clean erase it. No. But anyway, good morning. Good morning. How are you? So I don't know what I am supposed to do. I don't know if I am supposed to accept, I guess, the apology offerings that they have, I guess, well, she specifically has for me and or something of the above. I can technically kind of go over in the next hour and speak to her before everybody, all this and all that and everything. So that's why I kind of went and did this live a little early because so if anybody is out there, anybody is awake yet, or anybody that will be waking up and jumping in here or anything like that, can give their opinion or whatever what I should do. Um, so like I said, I mean I'm in midst of my head right now because I have a lot. I mean, I could say no, I could say yes, I could say, well, here's a counter offer. I don't want what you're handing me. I want, or I can just full blown out like I told her directly and sent a such so-called worker that works there that I have written and told him that it was full BS and that full blown act of discrimination case will go forth because that is discriminating. They know they discriminated against me. They know they are not just discriminating against me, they're discriminating against a bunch of us, not if not all of us, um, in many different ways. Um, because obviously, if she says she feels sorry and everything's okay, she knows that I guess that I'm right, that it should A, never went that far, B, that he should have never keep asking me in general because he said he knows who I am and everything else. I guarantee you, I guess she supposedly said that I can also go over and, act like nothing never happened, meaning I can go in tomorrow, which is today when they open and everything else for lunch, da da da. But if I do that, then that makes me like, we can keep doing it to not only him, but to everybody else. And also that, you know, we can pay him off. No, I mean, yeah, but no, but like, cool, this, that. No, it's not the whole factor of that. You discriminated against me. You say you made a mistake. Yeah, so did the person driving down the street that, killed somebody accidentally and everything. They are knowingly that they fully 100% accidentally did it, and it's proof that they accidentally did it, but they still went to prison and did time, this and that, or doing time. That's just an example, but it happened. Just like our actions are supposed to be held accountable. I know I speak that I should hold which I do. You know, I accept for what I did and haven't done, and this and that. What? No, I accept things that I haven't yet done, and also, I take a blame for somebody else if I really had to, if that somebody else was very important enough for me, or some of this such. But like I said, it's when's it gonna stop? Okay, that's gonna happen because their organizations are flawed, not just them, but everybody else. I'm speaking to currently, well, I messaged just currently before I went live that some said certain person that, hey, can you help me write an article for our local street paper and or also guide me to, how to, go forth with a discrimination case. I'm not playing because, it is what it is. Because, there's other homeless people. Like she told me once before. There's a lot of homeless people here. A lot, a lot, a lot, a lot. Just like damn near anywhere else. Well, like she told me, if her employees that told her, I guess, or something like that about me, want them wanting me to work there because they see such and such, what this, that, with me working for other organizations around here, that are connected somewhat, this and that. But there must be something somewhere that I have my foot in the door because, she said that to my face directly, she said that she does not trust almost over half of the homeless people for them to go in there and work and everything because, are they really going to work? Are they going to, do something, this and that? Are they going to, are they already drugged up, this and that, such and nothing, are they going to lollygag just to get the money, so a whole bunch of things, so they must like the factor of that I work this and that and I put my time and effort in and like that. Once again, I'll say she says she word for word verbatim and everything, and that's the bad thing. Also, I think she is I'm right either way, no matter how you look at it. But the factor is that instead of me being out there putting a needle in my arm or any such of the sort like that or whatever, being you know a statistic. I hate saying that word, but a number, this and that, whatever, a repetitive thing. I'm going to these places and saying, like you all say, and everybody says, get a job. I'm going to these places that I know that, can hire me, you know, kind of somewhat under the table, this and that. Like they, a couple days a week or whatever, this and that. If we're doing something enough to get something to get it, a hotel or, start trying to get on my feet, this and that. No, they wanted to discriminate against me over something small, this and that, whatever, and blow it up and whole 9 yards, make a big deal of it. Should have never happened. So, like I said, I just am, I don't know. I let it, situations somewhat like this let go many a times recently in the past, year, this, that, or whatever. But, and they knew I was writing to and this and that whole, I let it go because, a bunch of people I fully 100% trust, they told me to let it go. So I let it go. So, I didn't let it go, but I let it, to play out, like I said to this person. And it played out once again as a discrimination. How you going to discriminate and hate against somebody that's trying to do what your organization says that you benefit and will be there, this and that and everything else, but you're not. And it's just not one organization around here. It's a lot of them. They're, you know, what they're about is not what they're about. And that's something's got to be done. And that's why these places around here are in the predicaments they're in. Because, for an example, since it's all, I currently not now, but did go out with trash talkers, do a whole bunch of fucking work. Sorry about the language. Do a whole bunch of work, on almost a pretty much daily basis, 4 to 7 days a week, from such time to such time, 8, 9, 10, 12 hours, sometimes shorter, sometimes longer, whatever. But compared to sitting, doing nothing, and, big thing around here, sticking a needle in your arm and overdosing this and that or whatever. No, I'm showing you effortless, or I'm showing you and telling you I'm willing to work. I'm here earlier than the on time, scheduled time, because that's what you're supposed to do to a job, be there early so you're on time. Well, help do what your organization says. Yeah, I mean, there's loopholes in a lot of shit. So if you really are an organization that's going to do something, do it right now. Prove what your organization says is what you're going to do. You say you're the organizations say we're going to help you get off the street. We're going to try to do this. We're going to try to do that. But you're going to continuously send us back to a tent or such to where as a repetitive cycle and getting nowhere to benefit the situation. Meaning, I used to go to work for trash talkers. Yeah, they could say, hey, you got a lot of these hours. A couple of cigarettes and this and that and everything don't add up. Yes, I did, have minutes there for a while, this and that, such, from them. We went out to eat. We did this. There was a bunch of, couple of original workers, this and that, and such. They did a lot of shit and everything, helped out a bunch of other than the workers, such and such, whatever. But get them people that are wanting their work and everything. Make a certain grant for people that really want to work, or make a floor in the hospital or something, a place to where, hey, here's a room that has everything that you need, because we'll cook for you, we'll do everything else, but to where you get a shower, this, that, bathroom, all that, the whole 9 yards, and like a little small, somewhat half of apartment or some shit, but have a whole bunch of rules, this and that and everything, to a stepping stone to where you can get help. Yes, there is other places like that where there's, around here, Northwood and such, and, Catholic, or not Catholic, I mean, they help too, but it's just make it like a savings program to where instead of you just giving them cigarettes, this and that, or give them um out to eat, this and that, and everything. If they want to put that towards a hotel room, don't say no. Get the fucking people a hotel room. Get them cleaned up. Get them ready for the next day. See what I'm saying? Those are the people that you want to keep around. Those are the people that you want to kind of give them that opportunity to say, "Here's a hotel room. Go to you just bust your ass, go rest, go get a shower, go get comfy instead of landing in a fucking tent." No, it's not. You know, spoiling them or anything. It's they earned it by putting their time in and everything instead of just being handed to. You know what I'm saying? I mean, yes, there's a lot of shit in my life. Even my, somebody who might comment in here, or, later or some shit or whatever. I've had a lot and still get a lot of shit handed to me. But it is what it is, and or it shouldn't happen. One thing shouldn't happen if another thing happens. It's just a snowball effect. So one thing, certain people say, well, go to here, go get help, go to this. But how when they're a fucking flaw organization? How when you try to get a hold of the people that run these organizations directly and or, try to do the stepping stones, talk to this person, talk to that person, and get to this person and that person and this and that. I've done all that. I've done this, I've done that. No answers, no this, no that, no callbacks. I mean, I asked small thing like clothes. Oh yeah, we'll have her call you. We'll do this. We'll do that. Never get a call. Never get a call. Never get a text. Never. Hey, here's them clothes that you asked about a couple days ago when you came to the office, and such and such whatnot, and whatever. No, they don't even do that. I still have not heard nothing. Nothing. But you want to know something? That's okay. I'm glad to wear these clothes or a set of clothes for weeks at a time or anything like that. I'm comfortable, not really, but comfortable with doing that because it's a point proven to them that, you're not going to lower me than what I already am at lowered to. How can you get any lower than the lowest, meaning that I'm homeless already, this and that, whole 9 yards. But the only thing left after that to be any lower than that is to be lowered into lower, meaning death. And I don't want to die. Like everybody says, I'm a warrior. No, I'm not a warrior. I fight and believe and strongly stand up for what is right. And they talk about the homeless community, this and that, whole 9 yards, and all over around the world and such, and do something about it. Listen to the people on the front line. The homeless people will guide you into what, just like any situation, to what they need. Like, just, I don't know. It's, so I don't know what to do when, I can walk over now and talk to her probably when she gets there. I can wait till 11. It is, who knows? I don't know. Does anybody know? Because I'd like to have an opinion. Because, I will go forth with discrimination. Because they wouldn't let me go with it. If it wasn't that big of a deal, you wouldn't have made it even go to the farthest extent that you did something to make yourself feel that small, that sorry for, So a small thing must have made a big deal because, I made videos about it, talking about it and everything else. And I'm going to
go forth with it because I guarantee you it's a case because, I mean, y'all even said it was. Like, it's not right. It's not right. I'm human. You're human. They're human. We're all human in just different ways, and different problems, different situations. So if you're going to judge me, good morning, brother. What's up? How are you? I'm not going to put you up early. I'm just going to, come on here for a little bit and everything. I will put you up later when I go live again, when I have the update of what I really did and everything, because I don't know if I'm going to go over what she gets there at says such time early in the morning. Like I said, I can go over now and wait for it because, anytime from now to when they open at 11, she'll be there. So, or do I, let it go and go over and at 11 and this and that and, you know, because I could be a man and make it more proper and more respectful and more uh should I say business style, meaning like in a proper way of in a office this and that and everything behind closed doors, whatever, such and such, to where nobody else knows, or do I wait when everybody's there feeding and eating and this and that, still behind closed doors, but get also hear and see what goes on? So I don't know, make a bigger deal into a bigger deal, and do it in front of everybody, or because I'm not here to fight, I'm not here to argue, I'm not here to this. But do I let it go? Do I keep letting it? Is that good weed? Uh, Mikey, is that good weed? But what would you do, Mikey? What should I do, brother? You're my bro. You know what goes on. Like for real. Like because she said that oh, I'm sorry, I feel bad. I didn't talk to her yet, but this is what somebody relaying a message told me that she said directly to them that I'm in the right about my whole video of them kicking me and telling me about COVID and everything else, about the whole situation yesterday, about them saying what's his name saying at the door, handing me a mask and me going all the way through the line and everything else and the whole 9 yards, about getting my food tray and get my milks and drinks and getting ready to sit down. Turns around and says, hey, do you got your COVID shot and do you have proof? Well, you just let me go through the whole entire line instead of catching me at the door. You let me go through and everything, then worry about it. You're not doing your job obviously correctly, or something ain't right, because they should have never got this far if you asked in the first place. Because then I would have turned around and we never been in this situation, or I would have continued on and we never still would have been in that situation, because you would have already done asked, and you shouldn't ask because you already know. Like you already done said in front of everybody. You know who I am. You know that I work there. You know this. You know that, and everything. What this and what not. So yeah, like I would discrimination. Like organizations not saying what they're doing is what they're really doing, and whatnot. They feel bad about it because I told her, I said, yeah. And the ones that want to work and everything, the ones that are proving themselves are the ones that getting discriminated against. And the ones that are, overdosing and, stealing and whatnot in the whole 9 yards is the ones that getting them opportunities to get ruined, wasting beneficial money that can be donations, can be going to ones that really want to work, the ones that, you can hire at your organizations temporarily or permanently to, help the homeless, the ones that want to work in this and that, to get real work, if not work for you as a real work, because it is there. Am I right or am I wrong, Mikey, that that these organizations, because just like example A, they wanted me and Mikey to be peer coaches, peer relief coaches, or whatever they're called. Like, talking about drugs, talking and helping people to deal with the drug issues and everything and all that, because they've asked us. They gave us that opportunity. But I couldn't do it because of the whole factor is I, A, have a felony, B, I smoke weed, which is, if you believe in the Bible, which some of these organizations do, they believe in the Bible, they believe in God. So why don't you believe in weed that God created, that God put in the Bible, or that you believe in, that is written in testimony forever? And so, but you're going to just hate me because I smoke weed compared to, sticking a needle in my arm and this and that and everything else. So you see what I'm saying? Because weed is legal. Weed is something that God, permanently put here for us, and as it says in the Bible, to use. So, like, that's the only thing I do. So why don't you let me be a peer coach and, help the ones that are worse off or not, other than letting them, you know, whatever. Like, there's so many. I have no ID, no social security card. Help me get that by helping me get a, a temporary job too, so you donating that shit to us. Let us earn it by working it. You must not want your ID and, this and that bad enough to give me, well, the organization, this many hours to do it. No, you're just going to start, wasting them $10, $20, $50 stuff adds up. Yes, I know. Like I said, people are going to comment on that and take it a whole farther, different run. So yeah, that's where I'm stuck at right now. Good morning, good morning. Thank you for joining the YBY Nation live at 6:39 a.m. on the Good Morning YBY Nation family discussions about, update of what happened yesterday and what's going to happen today and what I should do and not do. Or should I go over like early when it's just the workers, employees, and stuff, and or should I do it like it was presented in the first place in front of everybody? I mean, I kind of have a clue what I'm going to do, but I would like to have, the YBY Nation's opinion, because that's, what I've been listening to since the beginning. I wish a certain young lady was here to put her 2 cents in, because she's very knowledgeable. And we know her as Ashley Brady, but some of us know her as Meow Kitty. So, and yes, Gentle Panda, the panda bear, the battery operated panda bear, the one that, we had on lives a couple times when we were at camp, that, The panda alive or whatever it was. Yeah, because Ashley Brady used to be called the panda and also Meow Kitty. I don't know how the hell that started, this and that or whatever, but I kind of do. But it's there. I stuck with it, and I'm gonna probably continue to stick with it because it's I don't know, but yeah, I'm always weird, that, but I'm always like people say, and which is cool, and I make sense. Oddly, strangely, weirdly, I make sense. And if I'm wrong, tell me I'm wrong. But if I'm right, like hell yeah, because I do make sense on a lot of things. Because it is discrimination. He should have never waited, did all that, and then all problem of us, her kicking me out for a week, then me telling her, ended up being her last option was a month. Don't come back a month. Why I said, turned around. I said no, make it 2 months because obviously I really don't care. I mean, I didn't say all that, but I said make it 2 months because oh well, I know I didn't do wrong. If you're going to tell me to leave for a month, forget you. I'm going to leave an extra month to make a proven point. And if they would have said, "Well, come back," it's been your punishment's up. No, I'm standing up the last month that I said I was adding on. Longer you double it, the more you double it, or whatever you do, that you're going to kick me out. I'm going to add that exact same thing on and make it that much longer on my end to stand up and make a point. I even thought about making a sign and holding it up, saying discrimination, all that, and everything, and point the error to that and to me. See what I'm saying? But that's childish. That's not the way I want to do it. Not charities, no. No, you can't. Not yet. I don't know if you ever will. The soup kitchen. This is all happening at the soup kitchen, Mikey. Oh, it's raining. Is it raining anywhere else, anybody? I didn't even think it was supposed to rain. It's actually snowing. Well, like a rain, sleet kind of deal thing. Yeah, we know that. I didn't do it. Yeah, I know that. And Lauren tried to do that to me too, and everything. She was discriminating. That's one of the other situations I was talking about. She was very discriminative against not just me, Mikey, and a few of us. It was a lot of us. She still is currently, actually, which is totally wrong. So, like I said, something's got to be done majorly because it's just going to keep happening and happening and happening and happening and happening and happening. And that ain't cool. So, Oh, hey, Mikey. They got a new Mountain Dew. It's called the Gingerbread Mountain Dew. Gingerbread Mountain Dew. It's good, but not good.
But church, everything's church.
That's another joke. Was you up there?
Did you get Wi-Fi here? Do you know? Yeah. Oh, okay. Was that it? That was yesterday. Before. Oh,
You know the guy. You know the guy that used to work at the Catholic Charities that dresses like a pimp.
black dude.
Yeah. Well, he now works at. Well, you know how he stands right there. You know how he stands right at the door when it says, "Hey, this is your check." Well, they know I'm constantly over there. They know that I work over there. They know if you do and I made that a favorite point. Yeah, I had as from last year, our proof, I was getting the shots and everything when she was giving back the cars because we had to give it to her to refix or something. So, but the whole point is, everybody knows that everybody that knows over there that I had everything that I need to go in and out of that thing. They see every single one of them people up there see who I am. It's all the time. Yeah. Oh, and the first four guys, yeah. But they see who I am, they know that one even him knows that I've had my shot because other employees, not mentioning their names, told him when he came back from wherever he was or whatever, that I was clear to do what I need to do in that building, like whatever. Well, he asked me, well, I walked into the building, right? And did that. Walked through the line, signed my name, give him silverware, give him a tray, go down the line, get the milk that I wanted to drink, whatever. And turn around because he asked me, you get this COVID shot, do you have proof? You're doing your job wrong, obviously. It was unquote, or quote unquote, I said, you should already know. And then look at me, he said, that's disrespectful. You just should have said yes or no. No, he should have known. Sees me every day. Knows who I am. Asks me every single day. Almost for like a couple weeks. So, but you're going to put out 100 people more that goes through here and that I hear trying to slip by that actually has COVID. Come on now. That's a big discrimination case. And she tried to keep me out for a week. She tried to keep me out for a month. I said, no, keep me out for 2 months because I know I'm right. Some unsaid person texted me and says, she says it's okay. You can come back. And then somebody said that she has stuff with me too and all this kind of thing, sweet, making forget about it, wash it away. Shit don't happen like that. The person that accidentally killed somebody on the street one day, going down the street on a Sunday morning because of, icy roads, not their fault, are sitting in prison for life because they killed somebody. That's an accident.
Natural cause. Corey texted me, but it was fucking 3:30. Right or wrong? That was 3 hours ago. So. Texted me at
School.
2 o'clock, what you doing? This and that. No, I don't want to text back. Got text back, she's going to bed. Why would you text me? You didn't want to text back. You said you want to text me. You only text me a little bit. You know, you should have said text. Good night, or something.
So, but like I said, I can go over now and deal with that. Or wait. So I don't know if I should go over now and talk to her privately and personally with nobody over there, or go over at 11 o'clock like you originally started and do it in front of everybody like she presented it to be in the first place in front of everybody. Because, we can do this either way. That's my dilemma. Because it's not only just happening to certain people, it's happening to all of us. A lot of these places are being discriminated, hateful, doing the wrong thing that they're saying they're doing. And meant for. And all of us know it, that they're not doing what their organizations say they're supposed to be doing. But they still get donations. Where's them donations going? Right? We don't have donations. How many times have you heard that? How many times we all heard that? We're running out of donations. But obviously you get donations almost every month. Continuously, almost the same or more. Like, come on.
Back already. See if I can turn this one in. My name is Houston. From Stone. He's really good.
So like I said, where's it at? Where's the money at? Where's this? Where's that? Yeah, you got other hidden bills and things that we don't know some of us, a lot of us don't know about or just don't care about. But we know there's some of us know that there's more than what y'all say there's in there and this and that and everything else. Come on, people.
Oh yeah, I remember. I like that. I like it. I got a pair of boots for you last night. Pair of boots. Oh yeah. I got you a pair of boots last night. Hiking boots. Vortex. Fucking things right here. Just on one of them right there. It's got a little split in it, man. I didn't notice it, or you know what I mean. You might like it, but it's still like, yeah, we probably still wear it. Your Vortex. You're nice, you know what I mean.
So that's the thing. I'm going on a discrimination case. I'm going full blown out. It's not about the money. It's not about this. It's not about that. Yes, it'll be helpful, but I'm suing. Can't let it go. If I let it go, you think they're going to keep doing it again, and they do it again, and then same old, same old.
Well, some years ago, emotional weight on the kid. Kid where he's going wherever. Also, carry it, whatever. You don't mind about that. I ain't gonna do it for me here. They're counting nothing. You're gonna say, oh, he goes there. He's up where you got church there. I know how it goes.
I bet you when you go through that door today that you're going to have a mask immediately, and he's going to ask that question right away. I said, I bet you today, all that happened yesterday. Today, he's going to make sure everybody has a mask, and don't have a mask or already have a mask. He's going to make sure he asks as soon as you walk through that door.
you. Absolutely. Before you reach the 10th, so you're going to be watching everybody. Huh? Yeah, you can have your vaccine or you can have the go box. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's it. That's what this whole situation is because he knows I was over there. I've been over there multiple times. He's seen me over there early, like now in the morning, sitting at a table drinking coffee. And no, so I'm in the building already. This night, you see me, this, you see me that. Obviously, that means I've been vaccinated and had it through, where I wouldn't even be in this building at all right this second. If he was like, well, yeah, true, I do. So you already knew the answer to the question is we actually could cause all this problem, so why read that question? Every single day that we see that we all know everybody knows. Why ask? That's his job, yes. But cause a big problem. And I get kicked out for why I get punished for this good thing, the right thing, because of people going through there with COVID. Look, come on. And that's just like certain brands are going to come back. People ain't going to be talking to them no more. And there will be a work program started too, so just let y'all know. Better than trash run. You will be having, hopefully, River Board have provided this with a whole bunch of courses. What's up? And that better going to be fit better.
Crazy, man. Look, I'm thinking about fucking dog. Look at that. Fucking huge, dude. Crazy ass, man.
Regular truck. That would be in the SUV fucking kind of speakers.
Ashley, what's up, Mama Sita? Everything's going good. It's just I'm asking questions, and that's who the person. See, I just spoken about her, and she just pops up. Love that. Look at that, Ashley. You're amazing. I love doing that, Mikey. It happens again. You see that? You see that? It just happened. I just said I wish she was here, and look, boom. That's flipping amazing. That's weird. That's spooky in a way. Like I just said that, and she's here. Yeah, that's good though. See, I'm not amazing. I'm not a warrior. I'm not none of that shit. I'm not. I'm nothing. Just another human being. I'm not nothing special. I'm not nothing this. I'm not nothing that. I'm just a fucking another homeless human being that lives, breathes, and fucking dies. So I mean, what makes anybody else better off to do this and do that than anything else? I mean, yeah, you went to school. Yeah, you did this. Yeah, da 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 da. That's your job. This, that, was not. Da 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 da. At the end of the day, I'm still a human being. Would you want to be treated the way you just treated me? No. So, like I said, Ashley, you remember the situation that happened yesterday? Well, she comes back, tells somebody, one of the workers, to come, you know, get a hold of me, or best way they can and all that. And so I got a text message from a certain person that works there, and they said that the head person that was telling me that I was kicked out and everything said that it's okay, and I can come back and this and that and everything, like wash it away and forget about it, and you know she's, trying to pamper me, I guess, with stuff and this and that, like, whatever, like clothes, this and that. Well, I don't know. Like, somebody is just hearsay for now. But I don't want to let it go. I want to push the full issue of discrimination, hatred, and your organization, and the meaning behind it flawed, and this and that whole 9 yards, a bunch of shit, which it is, no lie, and needs to be fixed. So is the whole fact that I just accept that and wash it away and their gifts and let it happen again eventually or something, or do I just, like I said, I can go over here now and wait for her because she should be there soon, and do it privately with just the us and, well, me and the employees there, then whatnot, and or do I go and wait until 11 or whatever when they open this and that and go over there like they did when they caused the issue and the problem in front of everybody. See what I'm saying? So I mean, I'm stuck. I know what I need to do. I know the answer to that, but I want your opinions, especially you, Ashley. Mikey, you do, bro. You've been there many a times when I've actually died and you dying and got help, and or you yourself alone helped bring me back, or been there for situations that a lot of people don't know about and everything else. Um, so I said it is what it is. That's why you are who you are, Mikey, and that's why you'll always be a real brother to me than any other brother or any blood brother or anything else in this world. You will always be a true friend. But the whole situation is now, what do I do? Do I push the forth the issue of the discrimination case and make a big stink about it, because it is a big issue, not just with one but all organizations? I mean, what? I'm saying, I'm just beyond the issue of confused. No, they're not volunteers. They're not volunteers. They get paid. They are getting paid. Ashley, the ones that work at these organizations do get paid. They get checks. That's their job. That's why they are there. They don't, I mean, they clock in, clock out, they get paid. I know that. When I do certain organizations and certain things and this and that, I do get, paid too sometimes. Cash. Sometimes, like I said, if I, work that certain said organization that does pay the money. I didn't go back. I didn't go back. I didn't talk to her. I didn't do this. I didn't do that. This is all just hearsay of what I just said. That is, because I got a text saying that she did say it. I want to hear it from her mouth. And because how I see it too, Ashley, instead of giving me gifts, instead of giving me this, instead of doing this, instead of doing that, instead of, just saying you can come back, give me 3 to 5 days of work. Let me build that money up or whatever to do, as your organization says, help get me off the streets, or help, guide me in the right direction of being a real, working human being and everything, since all these other jobs and places and things won't hire me because they said of a felony and, other things, whole 9 yards. No birth certificate, no social security card, such, what's not. They can give me a job instead of here and there once in a great blue moon, this and that, and da 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 da. Let me work there. I'm there on a day, daily basis anyway. I could be there. I could be working right now over there. I walked over there probably.
if they needed my help. But that's what I when I cleaned out the basements and this and that, such and such. Help them, carry boxes of old food from 1998 and shit like that, whatnot, and different years, and too much clogged and cluttered shit and everything to help from them not getting shut down because it's a code violation because there's so much shit wrong with what's in that building of them being overpacked and a bunch of other shit. So you see my reasoning? But I am going to get off of here. Ashley, I will be going live again shortly in the next few hours to put in, the update of what is actually physically going on with the situation and what happens in the whole 9 yards. So if anybody wants to comment, do that, do this, do that, and put their opinion or whatnot. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share, do all the above. I've been on here almost an hour, so we will just say we love you, we care about you, we all love the YBY Nation. We love to have our voices heard, no matter what the topic is or anything of the above. So if you want to come on here and say something that's going on in news, let's go. You can come up, comment in one of my lives, say, hey, I want to come up, you can come up. I mean, you see Mikey pops up there randomly, But like I said, sometimes I say no, and no, we're not going. This is just a quick live, but we're on here an hour, but it is what it is. Ashley, please text me to let me know you've been getting my text because I've been texting you and you have not responded. So text me like right now or when if you can hear me or when you get a chance. Um, we are going to end the live now. YBY Nation loves you. YBY Nation is praying for not only Mikey's dad and people that still are fighting COVID and in the hospital, like my dad, which I haven't got an update on. Um, and, just pray for the people that are homeless and in situations that, to help them get better and let them fight to be more strong to say, I can do this instead of I can do that. There's always an option A and option B. There's always, plan situations that, you can ways to figure out stuff. So, like I said, we're getting off of here. We love you. Ashley, get a hold of me. Like, text me, like, now so I know before I get off the live that I get it. So you know. But you don't have to. But yes, like I said, I will update people. I will do another live probably. Who knows? Love you guys. Be safe. Stay strong. YBY out.